One Piece chapter 1121 is here, and out the gate, bro, this chapter is going to be iconic. We're gonna look back at this chapter in like 5 years and say this is where things got real. But hey, before we get into the chapter, if you end up liking the video, please subscribe to the channel. We trying to hit 1K before 2025. Anyway, the chapter starts with Nami's big ol' bazonga hongas on the screen, and I can't even lie, bro. Not even on some titty bias, this cover goes hard. I'm telling y'all, Oda does not disappoint on these color spreads. He goes crazy. Nah, for real though, the chapter starts with Bonnie and Luffy fighting Spider Unk over here, and they kinda putting work in. I mean, okay, look, Bonnie is literally struggling to breathe oxygen, but y'all gotta understand, Bonnie is not built for this. Her ability is supposed to slightly alter her future, not transform her into a god. Speaking of gods, Spider Unk over here still yapping away about being a god, and finally Bonnie said, I had enough, bro. What kind of god kidnaps a woman and does unspeakable things to her, then throws her away, all to spite some 6-year-old fat slave kid that caused a minor inconvenience? Like, just think about that, bruh. Saturn is actually a psychopath. Jeffrey Dahmer has more compassion than this old geezer. But Bonnie puts Unky in his place, cause even though Saturn was bit by a spider, Bonnie must have been bit by a goat, cause her and Luffy used liberating Nika Punch to fill this man with holes. I'm talking, you would think this man was the back of a trucker hat, the amount of holes in bro body. That was so satisfying to watch. But moving on, there was also this panel where Vegapunk was talking about the ancient weapons, and people were confused why they showed Vivi, Shirahoshi, and Konis. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the reason they were shown wasn't because they were all in control of the weapons. It's just a metaphor. Shirahoshi represents the sea or Poseidon, Vivi represents the land or Pluton, and Konis represents the sky or Uranus. But there is one panel that was shown that I think more people should be taking notice of, and it is the final panel where Vegapunk reinstates the importance of finding the One Piece. And by the way, this panel is actually so sick, it's insane, but I feel like some people are missing something huge. So obviously Oda showed this to represent all the people who will now be seeking the One Piece. But notice that after Akainu said the Navy was gonna find the One Piece in the final panel, Im and the Navy are split up, which makes me think that maybe Akainu and Imu aren't necessarily chasing the One Piece for the same reason, and that Akainu has his own separate goals, which kind of reminds me of the theory that, hey, maybe Akainu could be the leader of Sword. But hey, that is it for this video. Let me know who y'all think's gonna find the One Piece in the comment section below. I personally think that it's gonna be Buggy, and you might think I'm joking, but 2 weeks before Buggy became an emperor, I made a joke to my friends saying that, and when it came true, I was in shock. So when it comes to Oda, I'm not even surprised anymore. Anyway, like the vid, sub, appreciate y'all, deuces.